time of year fits hand in hand with wintertime. I put a call out on Facebook to all of you and got a great response and replies with recipes. And now it's time to learn a new recipe from the viewers for the viewers. Now here to share her balsamic glazed pork loin recipe with us this morning is Melissa Darr. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. So first of all, before we get going on all of this food, where did you learn this recipe, or did you come up with it? Or?
This one I got off the internet. I like to play with either internet recipes, family recipes, friends, that kind of thing.
Perfect. And what are the ingredients?
The first thing you do is you start with a dry rub. It's sage, salt, pepper, and garlic, and you just rub it all over the pork loin. Then you put it in the crock pot with some water and cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. And while it's cooking, then the last hour you want to make the glaze. The glaze is actually brown sugar, balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, water, and you just basically cook it until it thickens up a little bit. It's going to end up looking like this.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Okay.
Then in the last hour that it's cooking, you just baste it a few times. Put that glaze over the top, and then you pour it over to serve it as well.
I can already smell all the herbs, and it smells amazing. Now, let's take it out so people can see. We got, what kind of piece of meat is this again?
It's a pork loin. You can do a pork tenderloin, pork loin.
Okay.
It doesn't make any difference. It's a very lean cut of meat, so you definitely want to place it with the fat up so that that fat drains down and tenderizes the meat a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then the crock pot cooking. What's your secret with crock pot? I mean, some of us don't really know. We have crock pots, but we don't know how to, maybe do something like this.
Yep, you really have to play with what's good for your family. I do a lot of crock pot cooking. I do some like this that's a little bit fresher, but I also do freezer crock pot cooking, where you actually prep bags ready to go into the crock pot in the morning. I'm a sub teacher, so there are days where I don't know that I'm going to have to work, so I have to have something that I can pull in and just quickly throw in the crock pot before I go to work. That's a great way to do it as well.
That's perfect. Usually when you think of a crock pot, you think chili or soup,
yes,
or anything. Oh yeah, and as you guys can all see, this photo is great. That's the final product, but we even have it better here live. And okay, so now if anybody wants to cook this, how long does it take them to cook it?
6 to 8 hours for the base crock pot in the morning. And so what I do in the morning is I do the dry rub, throw the pork loin in, and I even will make the glaze ahead of time and just stick it in the fridge. So then you get home from work, you start to put a little bit of the glaze on while you're making the rest of your meal. Everybody's getting home, it's done, it's ready to go.
So sides with this?
You can do any kind of side. We've had it with garlic mashed potatoes and steamed veggies. You can do it with rice and noodles. It's really versatile. The leftovers are amazing. You can take your steamed veggies, throw it together for a little oriental bowl. It's a great recipe.
It sounds fabulous. Well, thank you so much. I'll make sure to post this recipe online so that everybody can try it out too, and I'm sure we'll have good reviews as well. It smells amazing. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Now, I'll post this on the web after the show. Make sure that you go to wsaw.com for all of that.
4-7